Welcome to the Furlo Capital Real Estate Podcast, where we dive into the intricacies of passive real estate investing. And our mission is to equip people to invest wisely in both properties and peoples, no matter what their age, so that together we can build wealth while improving housing. I'm James, and this is not my wife, but my daughter, Elinor.
Hi.
Hey, welcome. So why are you here today?
Because you asked me if I wanted to do this, and I said yes to see what it was like.
Nice. How come mom's not doing it?
Because she's sick?
Yeah, we don't want to breathe in all over our microphones, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So what I thought I would do, since I got you, would be to ask you some questions and just kind of see what you think about the whole money and investing and business stuff. Does that work?
Yeah.
Cool. So my very first question is, what do you think it is that I actually do for work?
Well, you do a lot of meetings.
Yeah.
And you
What do you think I do in those meetings?
maybe talk about a bunch of properties
Yeah.
I don't know.
You talk about a bunch of properties. No, that's fair.
and money and stuff. Because sometimes, like, once you're done with the meeting, you come in and then you say, guess what? I got a place for guess how much money? And we're like, I don't know, like $50. And then you're like, nope, like $1.
Yeah. I did have one of those. That's right. Oh, totally. So do you think my job is fun or boring?
Kinda, I would say, like, in the middle, because, like, sometimes it's fun because, like, you get money, or, like, you just, like, get to see all the houses. But then, like, you have to, like, count the money, and, like, sometimes you gotta, like, go to places and do all those meetings and so.
Yeah. So when you hear me say, like, hey, I got to go do a property tour or a property walkthrough, what is it you think I'm doing? Like, what did we do today?
Well, you did go to a property, like a house that you're gonna buy.
Going to manage it.
Yeah. Well, I think you do, like, where you walk around and you talk with the person that's there, and I think, like, sometimes you ask them questions, like, I don't know, like, just questions.
Yeah. I'm asking them questions about their house and maybe what they like about it, what they don't like, kind of some what their goals are for it.
Yeah.
Ask them stuff like that. Yeah, totally. So I got a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather live in a castle, a treehouse, or a spaceship, and why?
So, a castle, a tree house, or a spaceship?
Yep.
Probably a castle.
Yeah, why is that?
Because, well, if I were to live in a tree house, then it would be kind of like, I don't know, I would say, like, I want to use the word, like, dirty, I guess, and, like, they're probably,
Yeah, okay.
I don't know. And then, like, a spaceship, like, it's like there's, like, not, like, I don't want to be like Apollo 13.
Yeah, that's fair.
And a castle is, like, it's really big, and there's, like, it's, like, nice. It's, like, there's, like, nice rooms, and yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right, that makes sense. So maybe if you could build your perfect home, what would it have? And, like, feel free to dream big. Like, don't hold back.
Okay. Well, I would, let's see. So it would be kind of like as big as this house that we live in right now.
Okay.
And then, except the color would be like aquamarine of our house.
Aquamarine, huh?
Yeah, because that's my favorite color.
Okay.
And then I might do, like, lights around it to make it, like, stand out. Because once I saw this, like, purple house with, like, lights, and I thought it was, like, really cool. And so I might do that. And then inside, I might, like, do, like, carpet, except probably not our carpet since it's very old. But, like...
yeah, fair enough.
Like pink and white carpet.
Ooh, interesting. Kind of like your rug that you used to have.
Yeah.
Okay.
I still have it.
That you still have?
Yeah.
Somewhere?
In my room.
Is it in your room?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, my stuff is on top of it.
Oh, that's
But anyways, So I would have that, and then I would have like a couch we have now, but instead it would be the color purple. And it would have like really like bright colored pillows, like light blue and light pink and light purple.
Nice. Would you have a lot of windows or not a lot of windows?
Kind of like the amount we have right now.
Okay.
Like, yeah. Like
Okay. What about how many stories would it be? 1 story, 2 stories, 10 stories? What are you thinking?
3 stories.
3 stories? Oh, that's very specific. Why 3 stories?
Because I think it's fun to have stories because you get to go up and down the stairs.
Yeah, that is fun.
And, yeah. And then, like, I was also thinking, so I'll have a dog.
Of course.
Yes.
What kind of dog?
Oh, I have to think.
Oh, okay. That's all right if you don't know.
But it will be a really cute dog. That's all I know. Then, like,
Makes
one
sense.
night I was just dreaming about, like, having this thing. It was, like, in our house. But, like, it was kind of like, you know, like one of those things that you run on.
A treadmill?
Yeah, a treadmill. It was kind of like that, but it kind of went like slow, and you're like, it had like a doggy door, and then your dog would go through, and then it had like a treadmill. Your dog wouldn't work out, but it would like go, and it took your dog up those stories and down your stories.
Oh, cool.
And what it would do is it had like lights in it, and it would have like a coffee shop music, you know, like
Yeah.
and then it would have like dog treats, and like there was like arms that would massage the dog.
Dang. This dog would be pampered. I like it.
And then it would kind of like dress up the dog.
Okay.
And then, yeah.
So that sounds like an amazing house.
Mm-hmm.
I love your dreaming. What is the best house that you've ever been inside of, and what made it special?
I've been in a lot of houses.
Yeah. Do you have one that you remember like, oh, that was a cool house?
Let's see.
I mean, I know our house is cool, but
Yeah.
maybe something else. I remember.
I don't know. I really like the Jacobus's house.
Oh, what do you like about that house?
Like, well, they have like a really big couch, so I think that's cool. It has like a lot of space that you can go in, and like their rooms are kind of nice. Except I did really like Jada's house because it's also like really nice, and she has this like cool room where like there's like many stairs, and it leads to like this tiny room with all of her Barbie stuff. And she has a really big bedroom, like me and Sam's bedroom combined with a bathroom.
Dang, that is a big bedroom and a bathroom. That would be nice, huh?
Yes.
But you got to clean it. But that would be nice having all that space. Yeah, I remember I was looking at a house to manage, and I was with Samson when we did it.
Oh yeah.
And their living room was almost as big as our whole house. It was so big. It was amazing.
Wait, where'd you go?
It was a place that I was looking to manage. It was a really big living room.
So their house was probably like huge.
Yeah, their house was 2.5 times our size. So it was big. And it was single story.
That is like a palace.
It felt that way. It would feel that way. For sure. Yeah. So thinking about my rentals, do you remember walking through one of my rentals?
What's a rental?
That's a good question. One of the places that I rent out to other people. So like we went to that apartment today. Remember we were setting up that device, and we went inside that one unit. Remember we were talking to that guy? Yeah, so that's a rental. Or one time, remember on a Thanksgiving, we were across the way and you helped me paint the wall. You were pretty young. You may not remember.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Okay. All right. So thinking about today, right?
Okay.
We were in that rental. Was there anything that stood out to you about it, like versus, say, our house? Anything different?
It smelled pretty weird. I was like
Really?
putting my hand over it, like, and I was like, it doesn't smell good.
Oh.
And there was like,
for the record, we are having cleaners coming later this week, so we will take care of that. But all right.
There are some rooms, and they sounded very quiet, but they were like rugs, like kind of old rugs. So yeah. And then one of the rooms that guy was like taking, like why was he taking apart some of the wall?
Oh, because we had a leak with the pipe. And so we'd hired some plumbers who went and replaced the pipe. And now his job was to repair the wall. And so when he's done, you won't be able to see that pipe anymore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what he was doing.
Cool.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. So let's say you were a landlord. So you know what a landlord is? That's what I am.
I think
That's
so.
the person
Yeah.
who has the rental and then is in charge. And then you have a tenant is someone who lives in the rental. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So if you were a landlord, what's one rule that you would make sure all your tenants follow?
That if they schedule a meeting, to keep the meeting. Because I know that you've had some times where it's like, and then you talk to mom, you're like, guess what? It's scheduled for next week. And it's like, guess what? Tuesday. And so, like, I would say,
Yeah.
like, and then, like, when you, like, come in and it's like, okay, you have a meeting next week, then, like, I keep kind of thinking in my mind, like, maybe we should make a rule. Like, if you say you need to, like, if you're going to do a meeting, then you should, like, keep what you said because...
That's a great rule. I love that rule.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, like the place would be a happier place if we all kept our meetings. I'm with you. We're just committed to less meetings, maybe.
Yeah.
Also be good. I like it. So would you ever want to own a bunch of properties like mom and I do when you grow up?
I don't know. I've always wanted to be an actor and a singer when I grow up, so I don't know. But like, wait, is what is it again?
So we own a lot of different homes and rentals.
Okay, so
would you ever want to own a lot of them, or maybe just some, or maybe one or two?
Yeah, maybe like one or two. Is it like an Airbnb?
That's an example of a place, but ours are more like they live there for a long time, like a year or more.
Okay, and then so.
But
then,
Airbnb is another type where it's all furnished and people go for like the weekend and.
Yeah.
Would you be interested in one of those?
Maybe, but like what my question is like if you rent out a house, would you get to live in it?
Oh, no. Someone else would live in it.
Then
You'd have your own house.
Yeah. Then
like what if you're like us, right? We have a house that we live in.
Yeah.
But then you have other places that other people live in.
Yeah, then I might want to own an Airbnb.
Really? Okay. All right. Okay. Apparently I'm now on the hunt for an Airbnb for Elinor. So that's good. I like it. What do you like about the Airbnbs?
Well, first, I like asked mom what an Airbnb was, and she's like, "Oh, where'd you hear about those?" And I'm like, "Well, my friend Irene at school, she is going like to like the coast because her sister had a graduation for high school or something, and so they were like staying somewhere, and they were going to an Airbnb." And I was like wondering what that was, and I heard you and mom talking about it a lot, and so she's like, "Well, it's kind of like it's a place where you stay like for the weekends or like overnight or something."
Yeah.
And so then I'm like, "Oh, that sounds kind of nice," because I really like hotels.
Yeah.
And so like.
Would you ever want to own a hotel someday?
Yes.
Really? Okay. All right. That's one I should connect you with. Okay.
Yeah. So an Airbnb is like, I feel like that's kind of like a hotel. So.
Yeah, it kind of is. It's kind of it's like an in between, right? It's like a home.
Yeah.
But it's also like a hotel where you just stay. And so we're going to go to an Airbnb in December with my whole family.
For how long?
Like a week. Yeah. So you get to see one. It's a big house. There's plenty of rooms for everybody.
Well, yeah, because it's like your whole side of the family almost.
Yeah, I think there's like 6 rooms, something like that.
And some of us are going to share rooms?
We're going to put you and all the other cousins in a room.
Yes.
Yeah, so it'll be fun. I think it'll be fun. We may quickly change our mind on that.
Oh.
But, okay. So you would want to, you buy hotels. Interesting. Okay. Okay, cool. Good to know. Changing topic a little bit. What do you think money is for?
To buy things.
Okay.
And to give to churches and sometimes to give to the poor.
Yeah. Okay. Nice.
And like to give to schools and stuff.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. So you can buy stuff and then you can give it to other people? Is there anything else? I don't know.
You
Just
could
asking.
use it for a painting project. I don't know.
That's true. Fits for buying paint. Totally. That makes sense. So if I gave you $100 right now, what would you do with it?
Well, I would probably buy shoes, definitely.
Really?
And maybe buy some clothes because I love shoes and clothes like a lot. So I might buy some stuff that I want.
Yeah, that's
and
okay.
then like I might save some for church to put in the box.
Okay.
And
yeah, those are great answers. Okay, but let's say you wanted to save for something really big. Okay, what would you do to save for it?
Well, I probably I might actually first I might spend some of my money because if I have a lot of money, I'm gonna want to get something.
Well, I'm saying right now, let's say, I don't know, let's do an example. Let's say you're getting $5 a week, and you want to save up for a pair of shoes that's maybe $100.
Okay,
so it's going to take 20 weeks if you save it. How would you
get money faster, get more money?
Maybe that's an idea. Yeah.
Okay, then I
You
might
could get money faster, or you said you could maybe spend some, save some. You got to get to $100. What would you do to get there?
Well, I might ask I might want to go to a house and ask them is there any chores you need help with doing? Well, actually, I don't know if I would do that because sometimes I get scared to go to a house and just ask.
Yeah.
So
it can be scary.
Yeah, because I don't want them to say no or yeah.
Yeah. No, yeah. That's scary for me too. Sometimes I got to call people and ask for things and they tell me no, it's no fun. So I get that. Do you think you could save for, let's see, 20 weeks is half a year, 6 months ish? Wow. Do you think you could do it?
No.
It's honest. That's fair. You're not alone. So let's say that you someday you might have kids, okay? What is one money lesson that you would like to teach your kids?
Spend it wisely and save wisely. Maybe I might do the spending thing that we keep forgetting to do.
Yeah.
It's I could say, okay, so let's go to the Dollar Tree, pick out 3 bags that we like little Ziploc fun bags. Then once they pick out what they want, we can write in a pen saving, giving, and then spending.
Yeah.
And I'll do their I'll start them out with 1 quarter, and then I'll be I think this is what we did. I'll be okay, so how many quarters do you have in each bag? And they'll probably say 1 in each bag.
Yeah.
So then I'll give them $1, or is it we each give them $3, and then they put what they want, and they have to at least put 1 in giving for me, on Sunday, and we have to, and then they can, put either 2 in spending, 2 in saving, or just 1 in each.
Yeah. Okay.
But they have to at least put 1 in giving.
I like it.
So I'd kind of do what we do.
Okay. Yeah. I like it. That's good. Do you think that we as a family, do we talk too much, not enough, or just the right amount about money?
Well, I'm going to say just the right amount because, I don't really feel we're, talking too much. Oh, my gosh, look at how much money we have, or, we don't have enough, or, I have, this much money to spend for this. What should I do? We don't really talk a bunch about money, but, we also don't talk, a lot less, once a month, oh, hey, this is how much we have, and then, yeah, I think we talk just the right amount because, if we need to talk about it, then we can say, okay, so this is how much we have, this is how much we need, or, I think we have enough.
Okay.
So, we, just talk about it, just...
Yeah, I like it. So, what's something you've learned about business just from watching me?
Well, that I think that you like talking about it.
I do like talking about business.
Yeah, and that.
But maybe not about me, like just about business in general. What have you learned about business from me?
By just watching you.
Yeah. Or just in general.
Well, that you have to work with numbers a lot. Because I remember we were on a walk and we started like this whole numbers talk. And like you were asking me this question that you had to do. And it was like this really complicated question. It was like, I don't know, but it was like really hard. And I'm like, wait, you have to do all that? And you're like, yeah. And I'm like, what?
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's fair. That's fair. So you have a business idea, right?
Yeah.
What is it?
Wait, what?
What's your business idea?
To be an actor and a singer when I grow up? Oh, or hotels.
No, I thought you wanted to be a hairstylist.
Oh, and that, yeah.
And that. I like it. You want to own and run hotels? I feel like we just unlocked that. Take care of people while they're traveling.
Yeah.
I like that idea. You initially had talked about being a hairstylist as well, right?
Yeah.
Why do you like that idea?
Because I think, well, first the name of it would be Ellie-Roo-Doos because
That's a good name.
Hairdos, like hairdos,
Yeah.
and then Ellie-Roo is like kind of my nickname on mom's side of the family, so I could do Ellie-Roo-Doos. And I could be the boss.
I like it. That was actually my next question: is what would you name your company?
Yeah, and then another reason it's like, wait, how do you get chosen to be people?
What do you mean?
Like, does a person just start a company and then they're automatically the boss? Like, how do you get?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Okay, I see what you're asking. So if you go work for another company, someone else is the boss, and maybe you can like work your way up the company to becoming the boss, or if you start your own, you can become the boss day one.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Yeah, that one. That's cool. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it is fun. It's a lot of work, but it is fun. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. I got 2 more questions for you.
Okay.
What do you think makes somebody rich?
Well, if they like, actually, that's like kind of hard when you think about it. Well, like in some movies, like some movies that I've watched, like Richie Rich, he's really rich.
Yeah.
Well, if they're rich and they have like a lot of stuff and they kind of like, I want to use the word like they have pride.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I think like maybe they work, like they do a job.
Yeah.
And they just like earn a bunch of money, or people just give them money. I don't really know.
Yeah. Okay. So having a lot of money makes you rich?
Well, sometimes.
Sometimes.
Usually.
When you say sometimes, like, is there a time when it's not?
Well, rich. I don't know.
Okay. All right. That's fair. Let's ask about the other thing. What do you think makes somebody happy?
Sometimes, like, I want to say, like, not money. Like, probably, how do I say this? Like, maybe accepting Jesus, because that's, like, one thing that can make you, like, really happy. And, like, spending time with your family and friends, going to school.
Yeah. I know I'm happy when I'm working.
Yeah, so working.
Weird, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy when I do school.
It's interesting. So it's not always about money. It could be other stuff.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Do you have anything that you want to share with anybody listening?
Like what?
I don't care. Anything you want. You don't have to.
Wait, but I have a question for you.
Sure. Yeah, ask me anything.
So for like acting or singing, are those jobs?
Typically, yeah.
Okay.
You could star in your own films, and therefore you're the boss of what you're making.
And do you get paid to be an actor?
Ooh, interesting question. Some people do. Some people don't. Kind of depends on how big of an audience you get watching.
At Studio C, do you get paid?
I think they got paid a little bit. Yeah.
Studio
Yeah. So how about this? So you can make videos on YouTube, and if you have enough people watch it, then you do get paid from YouTube from ads. But if you don't have a lot of people watching, then you don't get paid. So you want to make things that a lot of people, you want to make things that a lot of people like to watch or to listen to, and then you'll get paid. And what's cool about it is you'll know really quickly if you've made anything that people want or don't want, because they'll tell you by not watching or watching a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. Very cool. Well, thank you so much for letting me interview you and just learn a little bit more about what you think about real estate and money, and sharing a little bit about what you see for your future.
You're welcome.
Yep. And if you'd like to learn more about me, not just Elinor, you can check me out at my website, which is furlo.com. How do you spell our last name?
Furlo.
There you go. .com. Check it out.
Yeah, .com.
Thank you, Elinor, for joining me today. And
You're welcome.
thank you for listening.
Oh, and also another thing about me is I love puppies a lot.
Yes, that is true. Awesome. Thanks. All right. Have a great day.
Bye.